Hey, how you doing? It's been a while since I've made a video, so I just want to tell you I'm still around and, surviving gang stalking and get the attacks that I'm always regularly receiving. It's still ongoing or whatever, like how gang stalking is in the program, where you're being attacked constantly, hit with frequencies and that. That's what I'm always going through. Like I can't go to the toilet even by myself with these people. You know, I can't even take a shit by myself. Like, they cause me to have like massive pain in my stomach. Like, they'll stab me in all areas of my body, my legs, my toes. They'll burn my feet. They'll do all those kind of things. It's still ongoing. They still do it all the time. One thing they like to do mostly is they like to always be on my penis all the time. They always like to, attack your genitalia and gaslight you and things like that. Um, you know, you you can't function properly and things like that anymore with these gang stalkers, and they only humiliate you about it. That you can't function properly, like you can't have a relationship with people. You can't like go out there with people without these invisible gang stalkers like harassing you and telling you basically they can't be with you because you're not in the gang stalking program, because you're not a gang stalker. You're not an agent yet. You're not an agent yet. And everyone is always being manipulated around you, and that everywhere you go. And it's ongoing with me. These people, they're relentless and that in everything they do. They use V2K, mind control, MK Ultra. They're telling people, it's lunch hood and you're not going to see God, and they're going to chop your head off. They won't let you stand up. Like subliminally, that's what they say to you. The attacks and things, and at the same time, they like humiliate your penis and follow you on the toilet while you're taking a shit and things like that. I know it's hard for people to believe, but this is what I go through on a daily basis. These sick, disgusting people have everyone manipulated, and they get away with raping me, they get away with torturing me and things like that. And I can't tell the authorities about it, that I'm being raped and all that sort of stuff by invisible people, and things like that. Like I can't prove it, I can't prove to these people that I'm being raped by invisible people. And you tell people, you're being followed by gang stalkers and stuff like that, and you get arrested and you get thrown into a mental hospital. That's what happens. Like if you're a TI and you always talk about gang stalking to people, if you always like daily on a daily basis go out on the street and scream at people and shout at people and telling them that they're all a bunch of gang stalkers following you around and things like that, soon enough you're going to end up locked up. Soon enough you're going to end up incarcerated, getting in trouble with the law and things like that. Because you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth. But the more truth you're telling to people, the more it'll get you arrested, the more it'll get you put in a mental hospital and things like that. You know, everyone knows about the gang stalking program. Everybody knows about the gang stalking program. Most of these people that you're looking at these days, they're all in an army, they're all in a gang stalking program. You understand? And somehow, the years of torture that we've received from people, the years of abuse we've received from people, we're still alive. We still survive this fucking disgusting program that they put on people, and there's that's everybody is manipulated. Everybody is basically like knows about the program. They are sort of like in the gang stalking monsterhood program. You understand? And there's a big, massive COINTELPRO army of people, basically that are all mind controlled. Most You got to understand these people. Everyone that you meet on the street and all that is under full mind control. You understand? They're being manipulated through demonic like laws, draconian laws and things like that. You know, some people say these people aren't even alive. They're not even alive. They say these invisible gang stalkers tell me there's nobody even alive, right? And like, I don't know, you see people walking around every day, driving their cars and things like that, but apparently they're not alive. Everybody's like in this program has been sort of zombified into like a gang stalker or whatever like that. Like they basically like these gang stalkers kill people and turn them into gang stalkers. You understand? They basically they sacrifice you and you become a gang stalker somehow, through being selling out in the program somehow, you know what I mean? You fall victim to it, you trap with sexual things, with violent things, you know what I mean? Like they'll use children, they'll use men, they'll use women and things like that to try to trap you in the program and stuff like that. They'll try to make you violent, or they'll try everything in their power basically to always deceive you and things and deceive your mind, and for you to basically hallucinate and not have a proper conversation with people, function on a normal level and things. Everything in this program is meant to break you down from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep every night. Everything is manipulated, everything is controlled. And it's still going on for me every single day. It's still going on for me every single day. I thought I'd make a video, and just let you know I'm still around, getting tortured and things, still fucking, they're still up my ass on my dick every day. What can I say? You know what I mean? It's just a sick fucking program, and one day, like, all this will be over, due to climate change, due to wars, due to famine, due to all kinds of disasters that are happening in the world, and, it's all orchestrated, it's all done by design. Everything, everything's being manipulated all around you. These people, all these people that you see in your neighbourhood and things like that, they all play a role like actors. They all play a role in a movie like actors do. You understand? And they pretend to be these people that they're not. On the other side, underneath the surface, is a person that basically attacks individuals. That is a predator. That is a predator. And they go around and professionally gang stalk people and things and set them up and make up bullshit about them and things like that. I'm being followed by invisible people, you know what I mean? I'm being harassed every day, and I can't prove a goddamn thing about this program, that I'm being followed. The more I talk about this program to people, it gets me locked up, it gets me arrested. You understand? I've gone out there in the world, and believe me, I still speak to psychiatrists and things like that today. You understand? And I'm trying to get out of the program. You know what I mean? I tell them that I'm all right and things like that, when I'm being like sexually humiliated right in front of them while I'm talking to the doctor. And I tell them, look, I'm all right, I'm getting through whatever, like I'm managing what I'm going through every day. And I'm basically subliminally saying, like, about the gang stalking program, and, I'm awake to it now, and I'm not going to fall into your fucking traps anymore. and things like that, you know. And basically, I have, I have conversations like with gang stalkers in front of doctors. You know, I get gaslit, I get sexually humiliated in front of my own father. I get sexually humiliated in front of my own family members and things like that. That's how disgusting and sick and cruel and fucking twisted this program is. That they will go that low to do that to people, you know, just so they can make their point of whatever who they are. I'm a monster, I'm a gang stalker, and you know, they're proud of it and things like that. And they like to gang stalk people and things. And apparently, like, you know, you're a danger to society or whatever. They're looking at you as an individual as that, you know, that you're no good in society or whatever like that. And they're trying to ridicule you and all that sort of shit, you know. And a lot of people have been set up for over 20 years in the program, some even 40 years in that. And they're being ridiculed by their whole community and things like that. For that fucking long, man. For that long, people get tortured for and get shunned away from society purposely. Purposely. It's all done by design. To do that to certain individuals, to do that to certain people who have ethnicity, who have culture, who are from a certain country, who are from a certain part of the city, who have a certain occupation, things like that. What you do for a living, it's all, they study all of it. They study all those things and how they can affect you and how they can get to you as a person to basically end your life, to basically force you to either commit suicide or to basically like get incarcerated or like get locked up into a mental hospital. And like it's, they experiment on heaps of people and things. Or you know, like everyone around the world is going through this. You understand? Even I watch gang stalkers getting gang stalked. I'm even watching other gang stalkers being gang stalked by other gang stalkers, getting hit with frequencies, all that type of shit. You understand? Having to tuck their cock between their legs. I know people that have to tuck their dick between their legs every night, and they're gang stalkers. And they're gang stalkers. You understand? Like, I've seen a lot of shit with what these people do. And basically, whoever doesn't follow, whoever like has their own like individuality, it's forbidden. Like, you know, just to be your own person, to be somebody, you have to be hive-minded like all these people. You understand? They're very hive-minded people. They're very good at manipulating other people and making them believe things that aren't real, that aren't true, or are real and are true, you know. But regardless, they follow it. Regardless, they follow the hive, whether it's true or false. You understand? They all have this like faith in believing, you know, about the destruction of this planet. They all have a faith about all the ending of all things and, you know, a whole new system being put in place and things like that. And they're setting up individuals all over the world to fail, basically. This whole program is designed for you as an individual to fail. You understand? They want you to fail. That's the more you try to do things for yourself, for your family and things like that. You know, they try to make all those things, they try to like sabotage all those things about you as a person. Your finances, your family, everything like that. Anyway, like things are still the same, you know, I'm still being gang stalked and, you know, I don't think it's going to change till people give me a break and fucking back off and give me my friends back, give me my family back, but I don't think that's going to happen, you know, like, but, you know, I still try, you know, like to be positive and fight this, you know, in a positive way and try to like get my message out there and basically say that, you know, we're TIs and we're empowered individuals and, You know, we're free thinking individuals and we care about the world. We care about people. We care about like our families. We care about people we grew up with and everything like that. And it's all being taken away from us. You understand? With this sick fucking program. And, you know, I'm here to expose it. And, like, with that being said, take care.